Hey guys, sup? Welcome back. I'm your host, Cardmaster Phoenix, here as always, and today I'm going to be bringing you my very first Hearthstone deck profile. This is going to be for a homebrew deck I made. This is a amalgamation of different deck archetypes. This is Crest, Renathal, Galakrond, Res Priest. I plan on going over the actual deck itself, as well as my matchup spread and just generally how the deck wins. Beginning with the actual deck itself, it is, as you can imagine, just a mix match of a bunch of different decks. It uses the quest from Saviors of Old Doom. It incorporates Galakrond, and as well, it also uses Res Priest cards and just generically annoying minions for the Resurrect cards. Um, I guess I'll go ahead and go over my matchup spread first. As you can see, I have a record of 15-5. I was like 10-2, and then I lost 2 games back to back, and then I won a few games, and then I lost I think my most recent one. Yeah, I mean, 15-5 is still a really good record, especially for a homebrew deck. And yeah, so going over my matchup spread, game one was against a Resurrect Priest deck. I'll pull that up for you. This was the actual list that he was running, which after looking around, I realized was sort of similar / based off of this list. My second game was against a big spell mage. Let me get back to my record real fast. Which I lost against Res Priest. I won against a big spell mage. Game three was against a form of Mill Rogue. I actually have the deck that was based off of right here. So here's the deck. You'll notice the Glacial Shards, the Evasions, the Lab Recruiters, the Vanishes, the Cloak of Shadows, and all that is here as well. The Gang Ups, of course. So I figure that's what that's based off of as far as his deck goes. Um, Game 4 was against a Quest Paladin, the one that asks you to play minions. Spells on minions. Um, Game 5 was against, I guess, some very budget deck, probably a free to play player. I have it listed as Core Mage here, just because all the cards that he was using happen to be from the previous core set and the current core set. Game 6 was against an aggro mage. Game 7 was against a questline Reno priest. Game 8 was against a very janky secret mage deck. Let me see if I can pull that up for you real fast. This was really weird. It almost seems sort of like Secret Mage because it has the 2 ice blocks and even the 2 ring tosses, but it also just has 3 random legendaries thrown in here for no real reason. If this is based off an actual deck, please let me know in the comment section below. Game 9 was against a Hero Power Reno Mage or King Reno Mage. Game 10 was another Mill Rogue. I actually lost the Mill Rogue matchup. Game 11 was against a janky Galakrond Priest. I guess I'll quickly go ahead and show you guys that. Seems fairly budget as well, and also has this Marin the Fox card that I don't know why he's playing. Game 12 was against an aggro Prester Druid. Game 13 was versus a Saviors of Old Doom Warrior Quest Cthulhu deck, Quest Cthulhu Warrior. Game 14 was an Insta Concede. Game 15 was from the opponent. Game 15 was a Jackpot Aggro Rogue. Game 16 was versus Discard Curse Warlock. Game 17 was versus Questline Mage. Game 18 was against Aggro Beast Hunter. Game 19 was against a 49 card Meme Demon Hunter. and game 20 was against Quest Spell Druid with the Assyrian Tear. As far as the actual deck goes, I have it divided into different sections. So we have the Galakrond stuff. I have all 11 cards that either are or directly synergize with Galakrond. So Disciple Galakrond, 1 mana 1/2 invoke Galakrond is a battle cry. We have the 2 Devoted Maniac, 4 mana 2/2 rush, battle cry invoke Galakrond. We have the Fate Weaver, 4 mana 3/6 battle cry. If you've invoked twice, reduce the cost of cards in your hand by 1. Really nice if you have Brand, but I can't find space in this list for it. We also have the Shield of Galakrond, 5 mana 4/5 taunt battle cry invoke Galakrond. 5 mana Time Rip, destroy a minion invoke Galakrond. We have Kronk's Dragonhoof, Battlecry, draw Galakrond if you're already Galakrond, unleash the devastation. And then we have Galakrond himself, which scales up depending on the number of times you've invoked him. At base level, he destroys 1 random enemy minion. After you've invoked twice, he destroys 2 random enemy minions. And then after you've invoked him 4 times, it goes from 2 to 4 random enemy minions and equips a 5/2 claw. As far as the actual quest goes, it's just activate the obelisk. The reward is a 2 mana, restore 3 health. If it's a minion, also do it +3/+3. Going through the Res Priest stuff, we have the Resurrect, just cheap way to resurrect powerful / annoying Death Rattle minions. Seance to get additional copies of those minions. Amulet of Undying to resurrect them at mass. Eternal Servitude is a great card that I like using for that. Grave Rune, amazing with either Convincing Infiltrator or Card-Tut Defender. And also Undying Disciple, which is a new addition to this deck. Mass Resurrection, not really a great card. I might end up cutting it for Brand later on if I make a future iteration of this list. Get to the Naru and Northside Cleric is how you typically will receive all the healing you need to complete the quest, and also as a card draw engine, so it has that functionality as well. Insight, Minion Tutor, Prince Renathal, of course. Actually, is not a complete brick in this deck. You use him to help quickly corrupt your Insight. And yeah, that's mostly everything. Only other thing I would say is I would cut the Cleric of Anshi for the actual Thrive in Shadows for the Resurrect pool, for the sake of clearing out the Resurrect pool as much as possible, because it's basically the same thing, and it also makes things like Raised Dead easier to get cards you want. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I'm sorry I felt like if it felt like I'm rushing. I'm actually using the free version of Bandicam right now, so I'm at a 10-minute limit. Thank you all so much for watching. Please, if you do enjoy the video, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Cardmaster Phoenix, signing out. See you guys next time. Have a good one.